Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Meslin. I am your mental fitness trainer here on YouTube, and welcome to Mental Training with Bez. On this channel, it is my intention that I create a space where we are going to strengthen our concentration and focus muscles. These are the mental muscles of our mind, and when they are healthy, when we allow them to function according to their original nature, we are able to heal and create at will. We can use our mental power to create a life of no lack and no fear, and we can use our mental power to go about the necessary healing that our body temple may be asking of us. So in this way, the type of training that we do is faith-based mental training, because in faith we come to understand that in God nothing is impossible. And so faith is a mental discipline of paying attention only to God, because to God nothing is impossible. So when you're moving out of faith, it's because you are choosing not to allow any distractions, any opinions, any limitations placed on you to affect you. And so you're moving from a very mental liberating space. So that's why we practice this type of training. It's just a more powerful training. It really opens us up to life and really helps us to see that life is only ever trying to teach us. Life is really just trying to help us understand that when we're mentally fit, we have mental stamina. And when we have mental stamina, we have the ability to keep up with life and to keep up with life mentally. So that means we're able to understand life. We're able to understand what it is we are seeing. And that's why when our mental muscles are healthy, we just handle and navigate our emotions, our experiences with much more ease. Our concentration muscle is the muscle of perception. So this allows us to see. And our focus muscle is the muscle of clarity. So this allows us to understand what we are seeing. So all we're going to be doing on this channel is simply strengthening these core muscles of our mind. And we're doing that using God. We're doing that using the breath, using life itself. And that just makes more sense, because you want to get healthier, happier, wealthier in life, and using life to do so just brings it about more harmonious. And that's another beauty of faith-based mental training, is that you are going to come into this life more harmonious. So this is not something you have to grind for, you have to work hard for. You simply have to be willing to show up and put in some mental effort, experience a little mental exertion, and then that will produce inevitably the results that we desire, which is to create a life of no lack and no fear. So welcome. I'm so grateful and thankful that you are here, that you're showing up, that you understand the importance of being mentally fit, and that you are here to reap the rewards of it, to reap the benefits of it. So please make sure you're wearing comfortable clothing. As I said, we are actually going to be sitting down. Well, I didn't say that, but we are going to be mentally training. So we're going to be coming into a comfortable position, one that you can hold for 20 minutes, and then wear comfortable clothing so that you know that your clothes are not going to serve as a distraction. If you feel like what you're wearing is comfortable for you, then I'm good with it. If you're good with it, I'm good with it. Make sure you use the restroom, drink some water, wiggle around, stretch a bit. It does help to move around before you actually sit, because many of us are not used to sitting for 20 minutes without moving. And so it helps to move the body, drink some water, use the restroom before you settle into this type of training. We are going to be sitting with our spine erect. So make sure you are in a seated position where you can remain alert, but allow the body tempo to be relaxed. Faith-based mental training does put the mind in a state of alertness and relaxation. This is just another word for mental peace, but I really want us to understand that that is what mental peace is. Mental peace is when your mind is alert but relaxed. It's not alert and paranoid. It's not alert and anxious. It's not alert and stressed, which is what many of us, the majority of us, deal with. And so because the breath is so powerful, because the breath is God, it is supreme reality, focusing on the breath is going to naturally bring our entire body tempo into a state of alertness and relaxation. Most of the time when people meditate, they are lying down, or when they lie down, they tend to fall asleep because the relaxation is so powerful. But the reason we're here is because we want to remain alert in this state of relaxation. So sit in a position where your spine is erect, where your back is supported, and that's just going to allow the training to be much more easier or with more ease than what, how do you say that? That's just going to make the training a little more easier. It ain't easy, it'll just be easier. I don't know, I feel like I'm throwing us off, but get into a comfortable position. If you find it difficult to focus on the breath because your trainer is making things confusing, use meditation beads. Meditation beads serve as great tools to keep our focus of attention on the breath. Each bead is going to represent a full inhale and exhale cycle. So having meditation beads just helps to make the training more powerful because it helps you to stay focused, stay concentrated on the breath. That's how we use these beads. If you ever see me with them, that's what they are. That's how we use them. And I highly recommend them if you are not accustomed to training with, to focusing on the breath when you are training. So as I said, faith-based mental training is the type of training that we're going to do. So we focus on the breath. The breath is God. It is supreme power. God is not a man in the sky. In faith, we come to learn that God is within us. It is the very spirit of our being, the inhale and exhale. So by focusing on the breath, we are allowing ourselves to yield to God, to yield to this supreme power. But that does come with accountability. It does require mental stamina to remain focused on God, because the truth is, everything is God informed. And so when we allow ourselves to be mentally lazy, we're basically allowing ourselves to be distracted. We're allowing ourselves to see things as we want them to be, as we believe them to be, versus just paying attention to life and focusing on things as they are. So in that state, when you're paying attention to God, you're paying attention to reality. And this is what allows us to handle and navigate life with ease. So for the next 20 minutes, all we're going to be doing is placing our focus of attention on the breath and keeping it there. So that's the challenge over the next 20 minutes. We are going to place our focus of attention on our breathing, and then we are going to challenge ourselves to keep our focus of attention on the breath. Now, just from having done years of meditation, I have learned, excuse me, that when you participate in the inhale and exhale, this actually keeps your focus of attention on the breath. It actually allows you to breathe through any sensations or tension or stress that you might feel in the body, any emotions. So participating in the inhale and exhale while keeping your focus of attention on the breath is just going to strengthen your concentration and focus muscles on life. So that's all we're doing. Take a big breath here. Get comfortable, as I am going to do, and begin. So now that you are in a comfortable position and you've placed your focus of attention on the breath, you're going to keep it there by intentionally breathing in and out. Don't pause. Don't hold your breath. Just breathe fluidly, breathe relaxed, because eventually the body tempo is going to settle into this rhythm of inhale and connected exhale. All right. Eyes can be open or closed. It's up to you. You don't have to close your eyes, but if you want to, feel free to do so. Make sure you're in a space that you can close your eyes as well. If not, keep your eyes open and just pay attention to the inhale and exhale rhythm of your breathing. Remember, we are focused on our breath and we're intentionally breathing in and out without pausing, without holding our breath. We're making the in and out rhythm fluid. So in and out, in and out. Again, the challenge is just to keep our focus of attention on the breath. And to do that, we're intentionally breathing in and intentionally breathing out, in and out of our nose, mouth closed, staying focused. Keep the body still. Give all your mental energy and exertion towards staying focused on the inhale and exhale rhythm of your breathing. Many of us are not aware that we hold our breath or that we pause. And it's because we have a habit of believing in uncertainty, believing in worry, believing in anxiety, allowing these emotions to dictate how we breathe, how we move. And so by strengthening our concentration and focus muscles using the breath, we're reclaiming mental power, reclaiming our ability to understand and see life. And this gives us the power to heal and create within it. So stay focused on the breath. Participate in the inhale and exhale. The way we're breathing is holding true to the principles of faith, which the number one principle of faith is to trust God. And we know that God is the very inhale and exhale of our breathing. And so to trust, we pay attention to. And we keep our trust by inhaling and exhaling on purpose. Just go with the flow of your breathing. Embrace everything that you're hearing, that you're feeling. Just continue to breathe in and out. Focus on the in and out. Maintaining your position. The mind is currently in a state of alert and relax. Mental peace is the most powerful state of our being because it's a godly state. Strong mental muscles can sustain this state throughout the day, no matter what is happening. Stay focused. Don't let my voice be a distraction. You're breathing in and out. Eight minutes. We're not trying to stop our thoughts. We're not trying to stop how we're feeling. We're learning to remain fixed on life, even while thoughts are moving through us, even while emotions are moving through us. Maintaining a state of mental peace. So continue to breathe in and out. Again, participating in the in and out. Strengthening those mental muscles of concentration and focus. Using life to do it, using God to do it. Stay alert and relaxed. Continue to maintain your position. Don't want the sun to get in the way here. Five more minutes. Again, your eyes can be open or closed. We are strengthening our concentration and focus muscles, strengthening our focus of attention on life. This is an inward challenge, so it doesn't matter if your eyes are open or closed. We're maintaining inner resilience, inner equilibrium. Continue to keep the body still to the best of your ability, and continue to participate in the inhale and exhale. Three minutes. Great job. Again, we're strengthening our mental stamina to stay focused in life. Strengthening our mental muscles, concentration and focus. Stay focused. Embrace whatever the body is feeling. Let the thoughts come and go. Our challenge is keeping our focus of attention on the breath, intentionally breathing in and out. Sixty seconds. Thirty seconds. Time. All right, guys, that was our 20-minute mental training exercise. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. It is not easy, but showing up, putting in the mental effort, this is intended to get you mentally fit. Just like hiring a personal trainer to get you into shape is the intention, is the end result of you hiring a personal trainer. You showing up and getting in your mental training exercise with me is the same thing. I intend your results will be that you become more mentally fit. And you will know this by your ability to really trust yourself, to really utilize that intuition. Faith is a law of intuitive movement. So you have to learn to trust yourself. And showing up, getting these 20 minutes in, this is how you're going to do it. The breath is your mental power. It is mental power itself. So focusing on the breath is to focus on God because God is divine intelligence. I'll see you guys.